Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
And I'm Maureen Akers. Welcome. Welcome, Gary.
Good morning. Good to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to have you. Let's get to today's question. All right, Gary, I am a soldier stationed at Fort Moore, and I was injured while driving to Atlanta. Are there issues that I need to worry about or know about to make sure everything is handled correctly?
Worry and know, probably two different things.
Yeah,
but yes, it is. Soldiers do have a different journey.
Okay.
And so there's some things I think that our soldiers should know about if you're ever in this situation. It starts with medical care. You know, that's kind of dictated by the military. So you got to go on post and let them refer you out if you need to be referred out. And what happens with that is there is a bill that is generated if you are the victim of somebody else's negligence. And so that has to be generated by the JAG office. That has to be dealt with. You can't just ignore it. It really has to be dealt with. And we've been having some issues, frankly, with the JAG office getting that to us in a prompt manner because they've had some turnover. But I think we're getting to the bottom of that now, but it's been a problem. Yeah. So it kind of drags things out. So if an insurance company says, well, we'll pay your medical bills, well, you don't even know what they are. And number two, you don't know, might not know for a long time. So that's really not much of a promise. But there's more to it than that even. So you can get off post by referral, and then it's a whole different way to look at medical bills and the treatment. But there's also other things. So statute of limitations is an issue for soldiers in a good way because of the Soldiers and Sailors Civil Relief Act. Soldiers really don't have a statute run on them. Now their family does, but until they're out of the military generally. So there's no absolutes on these words here, but it can extend a statute of limitations, and otherwise it can extend a statute against a soldier who's responsible. So where you might think this case is too old to be filed, you can still file it. There's lots of little nuances. The biggest thing you need to know about, though, is it impacts your relationship with your lawyer. Lawyers have to deal with the JAG office and pay the value of the treatment you got, and they cannot charge a fee for that. And most people don't know about that, or they're not told about that. But if there's a settlement that's reached, and some of that is supposed to go to the Army, back to the JAG office, the lawyer has to deduct that first and then take a fee on what's left. And that's a big deal sometimes. Yeah, so that's real important. Call a lawyer if you have a problem. You need to talk to somebody local who's dealt with these issues for years.
There you go. Thank you so much, Gary. We'll see you on the next Legal Break.